There we go. I didn't have a scene selected. Dungeon 6, that's what I get for... not double checking before I started. Open a combat door, take the combat door. Oh, now we've got 2 combat doors. Maybe I should be leaving and re-entering then. That's another trick left over from Zelda. Low on enemies, leave and re-enter, you only end up with whatever you have left. Key. Let's go left first. Teleporter. I think this is left of the entrance. Uh-oh, we've got red bats here. Right of the entrance, I mean. Well, at least this is staying open now. Still want to see if there's anything in this room. It's all the bats. Oh, that's what's going on. I think I need that oil now. And there we go. My plate mail is back to normal. That's why I was flashing like that. And taking damage, too much damage. Now we're taking normal damage. And there's nothing in here, because of course not. You are going to die a lot in this game. It's It's just the way it is. There we go. Looks like this wasn't a combat room. Arbitrary decision, go right. Oh, I might have opened something somewhere else. Oh, yeah, I opened these two. That one opened by switch. It's a really good time for some meat to show up, to replenish 3 hearts. Probably just a key. I say just, I did see a key door. It is in fact a key. And we're back down to half a heart. One thing you can't do that can do in Zelda is move half tile up into the enemy and stab. If I can get down to one enemy in this room, I don't have to worry about it anymore. Also, that's the wrong room. Wrong teleporter. for the orange one to come back. To where I can get it without... Oh. This is a very annoying room. A heart, let's leave and re-enter. That way if I take the death like that, I only have one to deal with next time. Caught on the spikes is dangerous. Write that down. Key's good. Push the torches because they've been opening things. Earth magic should help here. Earth magic, so I have to just take the damage. At least these ones are moving predictably. Probably should be fighting those eyeballs. The canoe, meaning that water tiles aren't a barrier. Nice key. Looks like this might be a clear of the enemy's room. Hey, fellow sorcerer, welcome in. Nope, is it a... Yeah, it is a destroy the block room. And we've been on half a heart for the entire run, and that was gonna happen at some point. Again on half a heart and probably going to just bite it to... That's right, that was the key, wasn't it? And then up from here. I wanted to see if I couldn't get to them. One thing the speed shoes do is make it harder to stop right on the safe tiles. I do still want to clear that room. Probably should clear that room down to one enemy too. Just go for a straight run and try and see as many rooms as possible. Or I could just die to an enemy spawning right in my path. Oh no, my armor got rusted again because of the beetle. Do I just try and beat this anyway? I'm taking way too much damage. Oops. Let's just try to avoid combat as much as possible, I think. to leave the dungeon because... There's nothing in this room all along. And I'm out of magic. Well, game up button is up. I did say the game was going to crank up the difficulty, so... At least the only cost of dying is half your horns. There we go. That door on the left is probably... door on the right is probably the boss. At which point I'll probably have to go get more magic armor. But I probably also need the item out of here too. I could go and get another golden apple. That would require like even more grinding. Guessed right the first time this time. Uh-oh, a red dragon draws near. Command? Leave and reset the room. That way if I screw this up, I only have 2 enemies to fight the next time I come in here. Or maybe I could have a bit more confidence in myself. Do I have any keys left? I have 2 keys left. Good time for a meat drop. It's a trap! I didn't know this game had mimics. Ouch. Thinks that shouldn't be too surprising, just taking the damage isn't gonna cut it. Not on 3 hearts it isn't. And degraded mail. Decided to block up the entrance on me. Maybe I should be clearing more rooms down to 1 enemy. did say it was getting hard. Those beetles re-rusting my armor didn't help either. This time everybody spawns away from the door. Yeah, I'm taking extra damage. I don't want to... I did have some magic oil, but I used it, and then I got hit again. Looks like I'm not taking extra damage from traps, at least. Really? How can we make the second quest bubbles worse? How about you go down a tunic level if you get hit? Shoot. No, that's not a good spawn. That's a good spawn. You have the ice bell. Progress has been made. Sounds like a quest item. I wanted to leave an enemy alive in here, but I've changed my mind. These guys drop magic, and having seen that our boss is a red dragon, if it's the same as the green dragon, we're going to want lots of magic. Does look like a good room to farm, though. Even if I did take a death from the guy blowing himself up. think if I stand on the right side instead of the left like I did with the green dragon, I should be able to both dodge and hit with the magic. To refill this. I don't want this. Oh, this room I can respawn all at once. Those guys are back, but we should be fine. Still a nope. There we go. Really? This keeps happening. Last one decides to come at me, right at me. I mean, sure, I could just go straight into the boss, but I'm going to need extra magic. Classic Zelda-like hourglass on the last enemy. boss here. I think I understand what this room is for now. It's for me to farm horns to get it more items with. Or not. I saved all the way back here. We did not find a save point on the east side of the game. Was there magic oil here? I think it was a... Yeah, there is 130 horns though. And 100 for a golden apple. Yeah, 10 horns to use the warp here. I am going all the way back to the start of the game, I think, to get the easier to farm enemies. If I can remember where it was, where the start was. There it is. Oh, wait, didn't I have a hint for the desert? I thought I did. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. so much damage. My 2 hits are pretty much doing me in. Wait, I was gone? No, I accidentally minimized the window. Put our save here for now. Yeah. Magic feather and magic oil. How much was this magic oil? Also 130? Also 130. Oh no, I was trying to... I had a hint for the desert I was in, but I forgot where I put it. Where I put it on my computer. It's still pretty bad. I think we're under yellow warning right now. In other words, don't go out unless you have to, but it's not the end of the world. Sword is at least making these trees one hit. I have a canoe. I can get into that little center island. wonder if this tree is anything then. No? Definitely feels like it should be something, actually. At least something besides an enemy. I love the hourglass with one enemy on total on screen. That's deep water, but that's probably a secret too. $110, but I'm also going to want enough for a golden apple. Another 100. Definitely don't want to go into the mountains. This is the very, very start of the game. That's where you spawn in at. Could do the gambling game if I wanted. There's 130. Let's go get that magic oil. And then we'll probably have to save it until we get to the boss in 6. We did find a free one in the back of a chest, but then we took additional damage from those beetles. I do want another 100 horns to rebuy a golden apple too. I think I'm going to need that. think I'm going to need those from bosses from now on. Golden apple for sale there too. So once I get my 100 horns again, just ignore the dude if he doesn't want to line up properly. Wait, why haven't I tried this? They can actually reach me out here. Are Firewood, Nindoria, and Alloturia. I know someone who escaped from Alloturia when Death Adder invaded. I wonder what happened to that poor soul. This. I'll give you a present. And you earned 30 horns. Good time for that to show up. Turns out it's not all door repairs. Wait, Dungeon 1 is over here. I can just leave and re-enter to get all my enemies back. That guy gave me a heart. Nice horn count. Actually, wait, is Dungeon 2 over here too? No, Dungeon 2 was in the forest maze that I keep passing through. Horns. I came up just short of where I wanted to be. This is deep water, not shallow. And yet I can't get anywhere over here. Yet. Let's go start heading for Dungeon 1 again, actually. Two away. There's a save point. There's 100. I can buy a golden apple now. Stop it, game. Okay, that one was kinda on me. I hit down. I wanted to go straight. I'm going the wrong way. I'm probably going to have to start playing this offline to refill the golden apple and do all the farming. Oh, it's only 40 horns to get it here? That's not so bad. Was the path back? It was through the mountains, wasn't it? Actually, no, I could have gone across the... go across the river, too. That leads to the town. Which I think I do have to go through. I did open up the shortcut. Yeah. I can put my save here for now. Hopefully I don't need to. I can put it at the next town. At least have enough to stay at the inn. Was there an inn here? Yes, there was. my horns. Alright, back to Dungeon 6, hopefully with full everything. Because enemy's hard. When the game says it's turning up the difficulty, it's not joking. Not quite full everything. Apparently, if you hit a direction before the room is loaded, it unloads the room. Oh. The game tries to send you back. Got him. And I didn't even have to use up my golden apple. I suppose the safest thing to do would be to just take a death to go back to the start. Then I don't have to worry about the beetles. Alright, now there's a dude promising me a chest. If I defeated the monster in the southern ruins. That's Dungeon 6 clear. Up and right. Up again and... yeah. Was he in the far building? Yeah, he was. Yes, he was. You brought the crystal from the palace. Here, take the dragon shield. You have the dragon shield. That ought to be able to block some more things. I think I found the knight's shield over near Dungeon 1 and skipped it because they wanted 200 horns for it. Yeah, we're blocking access. Your present, 10 horns. Even though I'm not too concerned about horns right now. Does the dragon shield block these swords too? Looks like it might have been in the wrong spot. Look like any other dungeons or anything down here. Let's head up here then. I don't see a lava. Didn't we just get an ice ability? We did. I see. Careful when I'm going on to the next room. What have you got to say? 9 crystals have the power to defeat all evil. You're an errand, or a family of firewood used to come here to learn the fire magic. Princess Tyrus was the last person who was here, but she was killed. When you use the ice bill, you can tell which rocks are breakable and which ones aren't. Oh, I almost forgot to... I'm just gonna keep walking into the lava, aren't I? Oh, good. We were able to cross over to the other continents by ship, but Death Adder destroyed everything. Death Adder's a giant who uses powerful magic. Many have fought Death Adder, but failed. There's a rumor that Death Adder's immortal. If he really is, we're finished. What are you selling? Golden apple, a key, and magic oil. I'm going to take a key. Odds are I'm going to take a death soon, so... let's get the horns spent so that they're gone. Princess Tyrus learned fire magic in seconds. Here's another dungeon. Dungeon 7. And it looks like we had to buy a key. And then we get a key. but you shoot fireballs. Can I block them with the dragon shield? Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here for the night. I am going to have to save state, though. Oh no, I could have gone back to the town to save. We did clear Dungeon 6, along with 4 and 5 from last seed, where I picked up the ice spell, and it apparently nullifies lava. DWR on. Let's go raid Nest Cardinality. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next mission.